Hi, welcome back to my eBay photo booth. Right now, we are going to set a timer and see how many items we can take photos of to get listed on our eBay shop. So we're running a little bit, I usually do a lot of scheduled posts and we're running out of those right now. I think I have some scheduled for tonight and for tomorrow, and then that's it. So we need to get as many pictures taken as we can. And today, right now, I only have 30 minutes. So we're going to spend that amount of time, see what we can get accomplished. And I think we'll probably do okay. I've got a big stash of items right here ready to take pictures of. So let's just get right to it. Okay, welcome back. Let's do this. Make sure Do Not Disturb is turned on so we don't get interrupted while we're working on this. And then let's find, whoops, that's a calculator. Let's find the timer. We'll start with that. Put 30 minutes on the clock. Come back to that in a second. I want to make sure the camera app is open and the eBay app is open and ready to find the items that are ready to take pictures of. So I have, let's see, right now I have 41 drafts written up. I worked on some of these this morning. Some of them over, today's Tuesday. So we just got back from a little short weekend, call it a vacation. And before I left for the vacation, I got a lot of drafts ready and I scheduled a few things to go up. But like I said, those things are running out. So it's time to get more stuff posted. So let's go here. I'm going to just kind of eyeball what I've got, what things need to get pictures taken of them, and we'll get going. Okay, I'm going to hit start. I'm going to make sure you can actually see what I'm doing. Hopefully you can. I'm going to hit start on the timer and then get back to the camera app and then just pull out a couple of things to start with. Okay, these are some vintage Native American, they're like plastic, celluloid plastic dolls. They, I think they're probably from the 50s or the 60s. I got them from a garage sale Saturday morning just before we left for vacation. Where did I go? Saturday morning I went to a church sale, and then on the way back I stopped at a few garage sales and an estate sale, and I got a ton of inventory at these two places, way more than I could probably handle right now. And right around the block for me was a house that has been sitting empty for quite a while. I'm going to call these done. There's a house that's been sitting empty since we moved into our house here, and that's like 5 or 6 years ago. So they've been slowly cleaning it out since we've been here. And it looks like now they've got it just about ready. They're probably going to get ready to sell it. And so they were having a sale in the driveway and a few items that were in the house as well. I found these Native American dolls there. They say, I don't have direct evidence that they came from here, but all the other listings that are the same as this say St. Labre Indian School. So I think these were probably, what would you call it? What do you call something that you go on vacation and you buy it there to take it home with you? I can't think of the word. It's like memorabilia from something. I don't know. Anyway, they're not worth a ton of money, but I paid almost nothing for them, $1.43 for these two items. CL Mid 4B is the box I just put it in right here. This box I took out of the closet, and I'm just going to fill it up as much as I can today and then put it back in the closet. So there's one thing down. While we're here, we might as well do this item. You probably see this lava lamp sitting here. I'm trying to get it up to temperature so I can take some pictures of it with the lava actually flowing. This thing is it's the same thing, like, souvenir is the word I was trying to think of. It's a little souvenir. Native American things. I don't know if these are like totally out of, if these are considered racist at this point of time. That place still exists as far as I can tell, the St. Labre Indian School. And I think this probably came from there as well as those two little dolls. So this is supposed to be a weather indicator. Like if this side turns blue, it means fair weather is ahead. If this side turns pink, then it means expect change instead. So they're both blue right now. So I guess that means we're doing fine. I'm taking a few pictures of it, probably more than I need, because it's pretty straightforward. Listing summary, go back. Weather indicator. It's like a weather forecaster. I'm just gonna put it in this box and put the photos in. I use this yellow backdrop for things that are white or light colored so they don't disappear on the white backdrop that I have here for the studio. Okay, then we'll go to the item specifics. This is where I keep this is the eBay custom SKU field where I keep the location. So CL mid for B is this box number. So there's 2 items finished. All right, what's next? I'm gonna save this because it looks like a pain in the butt. And this will come later. I don't really want to do that either. Let's see what I have in here. Okay, Concordia Self-Study Bible. We'll do this. These I've had for like 2 weeks now. Some of these books I'm going to get to right now. These are from that same church sale I was just talking about. They had that sale 2 weeks in a row. So 1 week I went there and I bought some stuff. And then the second week I was trying to buy more books that were of the same type that I got the first time. The ones that I recognized were going to be somewhat valuable. But they were, for some reason, they sold them to me fine 1 week, and then the second week they were hesitant to sell these books to me. So I didn't buy any more books the second time around. I did buy some books, but not religious books or Bibles. So you can see this one is a little bit rough. It has this exposed webbing from the binding. I'm going to try to get pictures of that, and then I'm going to get to the dedication page, the presentation page, where someone does have their name written. And then I want to get to the copyright page if I can find one. This book should have a little bit of value because of this side indexing. And let's see, does it have... Well, I don't know what else it has, but let's find it. And listing. Concordia Self-Study Bible. I forgot what year this is from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 photos. And I'm going to put it right behind me. B, C, 3, C. Just going to go right here. Probably could fit some more books there if I have some. I mean, I certainly do have more books, but I'm not sure if they're going to be ones that are going to fit there or not. This is a set. These are history books of a town called Turner, Maine. Turber, I'm just going to my drafts and then searching for a word that will help me find the books that I'm looking for. Okay, A History of Turner, Maine by Reverend W.R. French. I don't know what DD stands for, Doctor of something. But these are reprints of some pretty old books, but also they're pretty specialized. There's no way to comp something like this because these books would have been published in such small quantities, just really for the residents of that town, Turner, Maine. Who else would really be interested in that? So this book goes up to 1886. And then at some point, somebody else wrote a update for a Turner after 1886. That's the next one we're going to look at. So they're very nicely produced. I think these were they were reprints from 1986. So I guess this would have been like a 100th anniversary of this book. They reprinted that book and made an update. This one they both have the previous owner's name written inside of them, which is a shame, because these would be pretty nice books if they hadn't done that. Almost certainly these books neither one of them would have been actually read, like based on the condition. And then this one has a printing flaw, which is going to be hard to take a photo of, but it's like this back page was folded over when it went through the cutter, so it didn't get cut, it didn't get trimmed. But it's close, pretty close. Pretty close to being right, but it's just not exactly right. Okay, these came from that church sale as well, I think. Item specifics, let's see if I can fit it in the same location, which is going to be tight. BC 3C. And then try to squeeze them in here. Oh yeah, they fit. Good, perfect. Okay, I have another similar book. This is the History of Ancient Westerfield, Connecticut, Volume 1. So this is a 2-volume set. This is like over 1,000 pages. So somebody really researched the hell out of a town in Connecticut. I'm trying to get pictures of this that show off how thick the book is, because this is a heavy duty volume. I can't imagine there being 2 volumes of this. 2,200 pages about ancient Westerfield. It has a typo right here. Westerfieldi. That should be a D. Huh. See, I don't know if you can see. This one says ancient Westerfield. This one says ancient Westerfieldi. That's funny. Picked and pressed. So this is a reprint too, I'm sure, of something. First printing 1974, this printing 1995, so 20 years after the original printing. So again, this is a tough book to research value on, because it would have been produced in like very, very small edition. I would be surprised if there were 400 or 500 books of this. Oh, condition. I gotta find a place to keep this. Let's see, what do I have here? I have room right here where I took something out. I sold something out of that location. I don't remember what. BC2C. Okay, that one's done. Now I have this really big Bible here. I'm going to bring back my yellow backdrop to get this big Bible. These kind of Bibles, they look impressive, but they aren't, they don't really have a whole lot of value. Whoops. So I'm trying to search for, I have over 40 drafts, so it's easier to just search through the drafts than to try to scroll through and find the one I'm looking for. In this case, I just searched for the word sympathy, because this book is printed on the front. There's other copies of this book on eBay right now, but this one has it looks like it's printed right along with the normal printing of the book, but it's printed with deepest sympathy, Local 881 UFCW. So this is a union. Somebody must have died in a union, and they passed this on to the family. It would have been, I forget what that union is. It's like the grocery store workers. This is not it. Yeah, it is. Is it? Yeah, Regency. Regency Bible. Again, you can see the presentation page is empty. Very often these pages get written in by the person who's giving it. And then the person who was given to never actually looks at it, but the book has been inscribed with their name, whether they wanted it to be or not. So this one says, printed on recycled paper, printed in the United States of America, copyright 1971. And then it has this. I want to get a close-up of this. Deepest sympathy. So, yeah. These Bibles are like, padded. It's like slightly padded. This is something they used to do with books they thought were fancy. Okay, let's get these photos put in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 12 pictures. That's enough. Okay, come on. BC stands for bedroom cube. 1A means column 1, row A. Will this fit in here? Well, it fits, but not perfect. So taking that out of there, putting it somewhere else. This is the sort of thing that takes time. Right now, it's going to take me time to find a location to store this. I'm just going to put it right there, and I'm going to call that LR crate. That's probably not a good place because this is going to have a pretty slow sell-through rate. I don't know how quickly somebody's going to buy that, but I think it's probably going to be a while. Okay, I plugged this lava lamp in last night, and it took about 3 hours to come up to a temperature where it would be running properly, and I made a video of it doing that. But now I want to take pictures of it, and I want it to be in action when I take these pictures. And I unplugged it only about 45 minutes ago, so it should still have some heat in it. Hopefully it won't take quite as long to come up to temperature. Okay, this hanger, I bought a shirt for myself at that church sale, and it had this hanger on it from the Drake Hotel and the Blackstone Hotel, both in Chicago. So this, again, is probably going to be a pretty slow sell-through, but pretty cool. And there's, like, if you're a devotee of one of those hotels, there's no way you're going to be able to get that kind of memorabilia. So I don't think it's worth much. I'm pretty sure I have it listed for $16.99 or something like that. But I basically just got it with the hanger. I mean, as a hanger with a shirt on it. All right, will it fit in a box? No. I don't want to just put this in the coat hanger, in the closet, because I'll never remember which hanger it was once it comes time to sell it. So I'm going to find somewhere to put it in here. Right here on top of these. So that is LR 6B. And I'll come back and fill the rest of this stuff in later. I forgot to fill out most of the custom SKU when I was writing the draft. Okay, I would do that Hawaiian shirt, but it's I need more space, and I don't want to move this lava lamp until after it gets moving. The wax inside gets moving, and I can take a picture of it. All right, just before, like an hour before we left to go on our little road trip, there was a yard sale. Oh shoot, I have to go back and rewrite the description because this has some tape on the cord, so it's either been burned or cut and put back together, or somebody just put tape on it for who knows what reason. But I need to write that in the description that there's. Oh man, this thing is really tangled. I need to put in the description that there's tape on the cord. So, all right, this is taking too long. I'm supposed to be on the clock here, so all this kind of nonsense waste a lot of time. Anyway, I got this at a yard sale just as we were leaving town for $10. And some of these sell for, this particular brand isn't like a super high value one, but some of these sell for, $100 or $200 for a battery charger for your car. This one, I paid $10. I'll probably try to get $70 for it, around that much. It's in really good condition, except for that cord, which I could just unwrap that tape and see what's going on under there. But I'm probably not going to. I think somebody will still pay me $70 for it, even with the tape on the cord here. It's really bundled up. Somebody either didn't know what they were doing, or just wrapped it for fun. I think that's possible. But I'll take a picture of it. Take a picture of the cable, the plug end 2 times, and then let's get these. Okay, that's enough. Oh, now the box. The box is rough, so it's not a big selling point, but having the box is better than not having it, in my opinion. So I'll take a picture of the box, get it from a couple of different angles. Let's get all this selection nonsense so that somebody who needs it can understand it. Somebody who understands it can read it. So yeah, I've sold probably 5 of these, and they usually, like, even if they don't sell for much money, they sell quickly. I don't know if this is it feels like something that you can't really buy anymore, but I don't know. I mean, I haven't been to look at an AutoZone or anything like that to see if they sell them, but this one for sure will sell for at least $60, and I suspect I can get $70 for it. Now I have to find a place to put that stupid thing. There's something going sketchy with the internet. It keeps saying network error, please retry on every single time I open a draft. Item specifics. I think I'm going to have a hard time finding a good location for this. Let's see. I think maybe I have an idea. Yeah, this will be fine. I don't put much in here because it's blocked by this bench, but it'll be fine. That's called K3. So let me put that in the listing. And I'll definitely be able to find that sometime in the future when it sells. K3, comma. Okay, good. Next. Some more books. This is another Bible, Holy Bible, NIV. This one, come on. This one I think came from an estate sale. Or it might have come from that church. Let me find out. NIV. This is a red letter Bible where the words that are purported to be spoken by Jesus are in red. That makes it a little bit more valuable. It has this bonded leather cover, which makes it a little bit more valuable, but the previous owner did a good amount of writing in this book, so I'm going to put a pretty low price on it. Red letter edition. Has a little bit of strange wear up here at the top. I don't know exactly what that is. And it has an ISBN printed here, and it says bonded leather D. I don't know what the D stands for, but we'll take a picture of it. There's some writing inside. Right there's somebody's phone number. That seems like a weird thing to do, to write someone's phone number in your book. And here's one of those instances where they wrote presented to Cindy Ellis on the occasion of summer 2000. So that takes away value. But the real issues with this book are in the back. I don't know if this is common, that most Bibles have a section in the back where you can write notes. I thought there were a few pages when I was flipping through where I could see something like, here's a little asterisk to help somebody find something for the future they want to refer back to. But there's not much of that on the inside pages here, but then let's go to the back. So yeah, you can see these. I think you could probably see these blank pages in the back are just loaded with text. It says chapter 1, here's my notes, chapter 1 James, chapter 2 of James. So somebody was doing a Bible study of some kind and writing directly in the book. I think there's a little bit more, yeah. So also this is a large print Bible, which would make it a little bit more valuable than the standard print. So there's not a ton of writing, like I said, throughout the book. There are some little instances, but not really a lot. But then those back few pages are loaded. So this might be a $25 or $30 book, but with this writing in it, it's going to drop the value down to maybe, I can't remember what I have it listed for, maybe 14 or 13. Let's find out. Yeah, I started it at $15.99. So yeah, if you want to keep the value in your books, don't write in them, which that might be a stupid thing to say, but you know, maybe that's obvious. Okay, BC 3B. Okay, that's that. Now I have this. Shoot. This isn't worth too much either. Texas Instruments TI-83 Plus graphing calculator. This is just the manual for it, instruction manual. They think they call it a guidebook on the inside of the book. And here it says copyright 2023. On the back, which I'm about to take a picture of, it has a different date. Right here, Texas Instruments, and then it says 2024 copyright. So I guess the latest date is always going to be the one that matters, but who knows? I put 2024, I mean 2004, not 2024. Okay, BC C2. No, 2C. I think that's another one. What just happened? Well, I did something wrong and it's slowing me down again. Let's see, TI-83. I updated the location on something wrong, on the wrong listing just now, so I'll have to go back and check that. Okay. Bedroom Cube 3B. And then let's quickly check this. Pricing, shipping. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I did something. I don't know exactly what I did, but what do we have next? How much time do we have? Only 2.5 minutes. All right, this is good. Here's a pack of underwear. This package isn't that old, 2019, but if you find old, unused underwear in a package like this, you have to buy them. They sell very, very quickly. If it's older, like if this was like 2000, it would sell for maybe 40 or 50, maybe even more. This one, is worth about 20. I think I paid $1 for at that church sale. This is also size small, which is probably not ideal, but I'm still going to sell these for sure. I'm looking for Hanes, and I'll go in this box right here. See, this has been running for like 40 minutes, and I still don't have any movement on the lava. Item specifics. This box is called CL Mid 4A. Okay, do we have enough time? All right, I'm gonna quickly do this thing. We have about 1.5 minutes. This thing is probably not worth selling at all, really, but I'm gonna try and see what I can get for it. So I got this from the same yard sale that was right around the corner from my house, and I paid $5 for this. By the time I averaged out my cost of goods of everything from that sale, I'm calling it like $1.40 for the stuff that I got there, $1.40 per each item, because I spent $10 and I got 7 items. Shoot, I thought there were some rubber bands in here, but they're all out. Anyway, I looked this brand name up, Bondi Boost, while I was at the sale. Unfortunately, this thing doesn't have a model number or anything on it, so I wasn't able to quickly look that up while I was at the sale. But some other things from this brand, other hair curling products and whatever, were selling for like $40, $50, even $70. So I figured for $5 I'm gonna grab it. But this particular one only sells for like $16. So for $1.47, turn that into 16, that's fine. For $5 into 17, I mean, that's not so great, but it'll still sell. We'll still make money on it. It's gonna be fine. It's just not as good as I thought it was gonna be. Okay, Bondi. There's the timer, so we'll finish this one up and then we'll be done for the night. All right, search, B-O-N-D-I. Bondi Boost. This is called a digital curling iron, which is strange. I think it actually has a screen on it, like a LCD screen. So yeah, I'm gonna list this for $16.99. I paid $1.43. CL Mid 4A. Okay, that's it for tonight. Let's see, how many did we get done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we got through 12 or 13 items. One of them I finished up just before I started the camera, so that one doesn't count. So we'll call it 12. So 12 items in 30 minutes. Probably could go faster than that. But right now, the slow thing is finding the locations to keep this stuff. So that's it. We're going to call it a night, and then hopefully you'll see this video. I probably won't post this until next Sunday, so keep your eyes peeled for it, and keep your eyes peeled for these items in my eBay shop. If there's anything you see you want to buy, like this lava lamp, I'll probably get that listed up here this week. So, all right, that's all for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon. Bye.